1-0 here. Kasheva gets set, and he'll spin and pick to first. A good idea, and they will say that he is out. Good idea from Casey Kasheva. Gets the call. Kirkman was not happy about it over there at first. Neither is Maddie Holm. But Casey Kasheva picks Jared Kirkman off of first, and that ends the top of the third. 6-0 our score. We go to the bottom half of the third inning here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. Is it good now? For his third inning of work, but it's been a shaky go of things for him. He's given up 7 hits already to this Trappers lineup in just 2 innings, including a 6-run bottom of the second. The offense just showing a spark that we have not seen from them in the last couple of weeks. Coming into this game, the Trappers had lost 17 of their last 20 after a 3-game sweep on the road of the Ragin' Roosters. The offense looks like they're starting to piece things together. Already almost 2 times through the order. Carson Trumpold will lead things off, the Trappers catcher. First pitch, and that one missed inside for ball 1. Schreiber, the submarine pitcher, just has not been on his game so far for the Pilots. The 1-0 pitch, and that runs inside near the knees. So the count 2-0. Jalen Lee out there in the bullpen for the Pilots. The 2-0 pitch, there's a called strike. And I would have to guess that this outing for Garrick Schreiber might be cut short at some point. Already at 48 pitches, the 2-1 pitch. That one missed outside for ball 3. Six to nothing our score, the Trappers leading it here in the bottom of the third inning. The 3-1 pitch, and that one's fouled off to the right side, and it bounces off of this grandstand press box area. If the windows were open, maybe we could have reached out and caught that one. I've always wanted to do that. The payoff pitch hit to shortstop, fielded on a hop, and the throw in time for out number 1. Jack Walton playing shortstop today made that one look pretty routine, because it was.
Number 7, Andrew Beaver.
Andrew Beaver's up there now for the second time. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in that 6-run bottom of the second. First pitch missed low and outside. We haven't really seen a whole lot of breaking ball action from Garrick Schreiber. A lot of just fastball and maybe some changeup thrown in there. The 1-0 pitch, that one's chopped foul off to that left side. So the count 1-1. Garrick Schreiber facing Andrew Beavers. He was up here with me in the press box yesterday. And there's a called strike. Beavers' Nana was listening, was interacting with us on the YouTube chat. He's a Tennessee kid. The 1-2, and that one's chopped foul off the foot. So he'll walk that one off. Not in too much pain after that one. He was in some pain after being hit in the back of the helmet by a pitch, however. That was in game 2. Actually, game 1. The end of game 1. Hit in the back of the helmet and knocked the helmet right off. The 1-2, that one looked like a slider. One of the first ones we have seen from Schreiber, but it missed outside 2-2. And yes, for my producer Heather, my car is safe. I'm good. I'm parked out in that outfield parking lot. Schreiber steps off, and we had a ball that rolled into fair territory from the Pilots' bullpen. Because it's not its own separate area. The bullpens are just kind of down the lines, so the Pilots are down that left field line. The 2-2 pitch misses inside for ball 3. So the count 3-2 now. One out here in the bottom of the third. Looking to get a man aboard. Schreiber gets set. And the payoff pitch. That one's lined to third and snagged on a bounce, and a great play over there at third, and the throw is in time for out number 2. Excellent defense from Tyler Wiltshire. It was hit well. And Wiltshire kind of joking around with his starting pitcher, Garrick Schreiber, saying, you know, I kind of covered my eyes, just put my glove up there and hope for the best, and snagged it on a hop. So now 2 outs. Maddox Mueller. He reached safely and scored in his last time up there. It was a walk. First pitch missed outside. The count 1-0. Before this game, Maddox shaved his facial hair completely. He had kind of that curly mustache going, a little bit of scruff everywhere else, but decided to go baby-faced, so gets rid of all of the facial hair, says we're going to turn this around. I'm going to shave it off, get a new walk-up song. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. So the count 2-1. And so far, it seems like it has worked. Just a new energy for this Trappers team and the dugout. And with it being a young team, it's easy to flip that switch. The 2-1 pitch. That one's chopped foul. Coach Jamie in the third base coach's box able to snag it on a bounce. Jamie showing that he's still got some baseball left in the tank. Big smile over there in that third base coach's box. Mueller calls time and steps out before this 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Trappers leading it 6-0. And the pitch, and went with that slider and got a swing and a miss. But, you know, it was a pretty quick pitch there, and I don't think Maddox was very happy about it. Maddox he stepped out, and right as he stepped in that box, didn't really even have time to get himself set or ready, and Schreiber is already delivering home. And so I think that's a conversation that Coach Jamie Haviger is going to have with the home plate umpire now. But nothing can be changed, obviously, because we don't have any replay review of any sort. Either way, the third inning is over. The Trappers are leading it 6-0. We'll take a quick break. Casey Kasheva coming back out for the top of the fourth here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7.
Yeah, me too.
I would be fully down with that.
Yeah, I love seeing that stuff.
3-0 pitch, and there's a called strike with the off speed. Dropped it in there. So has Casey showed you his invention yet?
Yeah.
His fascist
Yeah,
stick?
I think that's I think that's a great idea.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's so simple, but
3-1 in a last second called time as Casey was delivering the pitch. So it looked good, but it doesn't count.
yeah, I don't really know what happened there. I'm assuming it's just a late second thing, and as a pitcher, you don't like seeing that when the batter calls time right before when you're in your delivery, and then the ump gives it to him. Usually, if you're almost about to go to the plate, then you probably shouldn't grant that. But
3-1 pitch. That missed low for ball 4. So runners now on first and second for the Pilots here in the top of the 4th. Josh Simon, the designated hitter, coming up to bat now. Trappers leading it 6-0. 6 runs in that bottom of the 2nd. That top of the order was just crushing the ball.
yeah, no, this Pilot team's got a lot of big hitters on the team. I know that this kid, I'm pretty sure I don't think he won NAIA Player of the Year, but
First pitch chopped to second. Fields on a big hop and the flip to second, so they'll at least get one, but Beavers kind of gets clipped in that right leg. Luckily, it looks like he is all right.
no hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all. Looks like you
Good
have
sportsmanship. There you go.
Isaac Becker making sure that Andrew Beavers is all right, but a great job. And no one's covering second. It's the throw to second, and that one still skips away, and a run is going to score now for the Pilots. Kind of the same situation as what happened in Game 2 last night. So, Andrew Beavers, let me break this all down for you really quickly. You had a ball hit a hard chopper on the infield to Jackson Mix. He fielded it and just flipped to second for the out, but Andrew Beavers kind of got clipped in the leg after catching it cleanly. So then after he threw it back into Casey Kasheva, we had a bit of a play there from Josh Simon trying to take second base. He sprinted over there to the second base bag. Kasheva was caught off guard. He whipped and threw it to second, but the throw was off the line because he wasn't expecting it. It rolled into the outfield, and that allowed for a run to score.
Yeah, that's strange. I mean, usually right there, that's just automatic time. After a play like that, after, a little collision there, not collision, but a little slide in, and everyone's kind of just seeing if everyone's okay. That's,
First pitch to Micah Barkenhagen is a called strike, but
yeah, that was different. I think.
One of those things that I feel like if you have some experience
Yeah.
behind home plate with the umpire, it probably doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, the play should have been dead after the little
0-1 pitch, that one missed inside, so the count 1-1.
the little collision there. I mean, that kind of automatically should be a dead. Just everything should stop there, But I feel like experience plays in there with the umpires where you don't really, I don't know, just kind of.
It's just weird.
Let the play keep going even though it shouldn't have.
So the 1-1 pitch, that one missed inside for ball 2. Josh Simon he's an aggressive player.
Yeah.
To say the least. He's aggressive. He
he's got
is very competitive.
Very.
Plays with his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, he does.
Not much we know for a fact. The 2-1 pitch, that one's lined into left field. I guess down for a base hit. Trapphagen fields, and the throw home, but no need for it anyway because Simon just stays at third. They try to snap over to first and get Barkenhagen on this run back, and they almost got him, but now we'll have a called time. Everyone in the infield throws their hands up and says, please give us a dead ball for at least a second.
Yeah, that's good. Smart.
So runners on the corners now. 2 hits for the Pilots. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Trappers leading it 6-1. That brings up Tyler Wiltshire. And the first pitch, that one skips away, and Simon's going to take home for the second run for the Pilots.
That's tough.
Just a pitch in the dirt. Trumpold couldn't keep it in front.
Yeah.
Leaked away from him off to that right side. And Josh Simon just was able to cruise in and score, so it is now 6-2 here in the top of the 4th. That also allowed for Barkenhagen to take second.
Just need to minimize here, get out of here. 2 runs isn't too bad.
The 1-0 pitch, that drops in for a called strike. The count 1-1. Trappers still leading it by 4, even after giving up 2 runs here in the top of the 4th. 1-1 pitch, that one missed low. So for Kasheva, both of these runs do go down as earned runs, even though kind of some weird
strange
circumstances to get us here.
Yeah. Not in the favor of Casey.
Kasheva looks in for his sign. The 2-1 pitch, chopped foul. So the count 2-2. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Wiltshire at the plate, 0 for 1 in the game. But he has a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, big pitch.
2-2 pitch, runs in, and that one got him on the leg. So a hit by pitch. Wiltshire, the former Trapper, a couple of years ago, takes his base.
Was he actually?
Yeah.
Was he?
Back in, I believe, 2020. Yep, in 2020.
Wow.
Was a former Trapper.
There you go.
Now with the Pilots, though. The first year of existence for the Red River Pilots. So now runners on first and second. Brings up the catcher, Jason Willers. From Iowa. Davenport, where he grew up. That one hit him as well. That one got off the elbow guard. Actually, there wasn't even an elbow guard on us. That one just hit him in the elbow. So back-to-back hit by pitch. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and we'll have a quick mound visit here from Coach Jamie Haviger and the infield to calm down Casey Kasheva.
Yep, just slow the game down. I think those were 2 breaking balls that both just got away.
Casey sometimes gets bit with the hit by pitch bug. He has hit 19 batters this year, and that is 10 more than the next.
That's probably, am I the next?
Yes.
I was going to say, I've been hitting a lot of kids.
You have 9 hit batters this year. Jack Van Camp,
That's
the one with the headset on right now. Casey Kasheva has 19.
I guess assert your dominance.
It's like some Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
stuff. Let it hit me.
Yeah, exactly.
Standing in front of the
It's okay to hit kids.
pitching
I think.
machine.
It's all right.
It's okay to when you're the pitcher.
Yeah.
When you're the batter, though,
Yeah, when
it's
you're the
not
batter,
so
it's
okay.
not fun, but, I mean.
So bases loaded. 2 outs. First
Ooh.
pitch, that one missed inside.
Almost made it 20.
Almost did. Jared Kirkman, he walked in his first at-bat. Big spot here for the Trappers starter, Casey Kasheva. The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Glad he got that call there.
Yeah, that our dugout would have been loud if he didn't get that one.
Oh, boy. So the count 1-1, bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. And the pitch. That one's roped to third and caught on a line by Hunter Brown.
Sweet.
It was barreled up nicely from Kirkman, but Hunter Brown showing the reflexes in the hot corner.
Right place, right time.
And so that will end the inning. The Pilots scored 2 runs in the top of the 4th, but they strand the bases loaded, so it could have been a whole lot worse for the Trappers. Casey Kasheva pitches out of the jam. And so we will go to the bottom of the 4th, 6-2 the score. Trappers leading it here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. Ryan Breeden here. Jack Van Camp, the local kid on the headset. 6-2 our score. The Trappers leading it. Going to the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runs scored for the Pilots in the top of the 4th, but they stranded the bases loaded. So, Jack, you, a lot of people don't really realize this, I guess, but you like have a full-time job that you're doing between, like, when you're not pitching.
Yeah. I'm working for R&W Construction and working right around 40 hours a week, sometimes 50. I got actually, me and my buddy Clay Albin, actually, we work together, and the past 2 weeks we got 55 hours last week and 52 this week. So a lot of overtime.
Man, yeah. I see your nose is sunburned. I assume
know,
that's a result of that.
Yeah, it won't stop peeling. But
Jackson Mix standing in there first, and that one missed way outside for ball 1.
No, it's a good time. Basically just doing water and sewer lines and.
All right, I'm sure it pays pretty well.
Helping the town of Pierre survive.
Gotta love it. The 1-0 pitch.
By day.
That one missed outside for ball 2. Jackson Mix 2 for 2 in this game. 2 base hits, one of them an RBI base hit.
Yeah. No, he seems to be on this kid pretty good.
Garrick Schreiber is the one on the mound, a submarine pitcher.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Kind of been lit up a little bit. The 2-0, that one stays outside as well. The count 3-0.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm surprised that we're hitting this kid around, but a little bit, because his arm action is one of the coolest, funkiest ones I've ever seen.
It's weird. It's kind of like some Steve Cishek, Darren O'Day type of stuff.
Exactly.
3-0 pitch. That one stays outside as well. So a 4-pitch walk. Jackson Mix tried to flip the bat, and he just kind of tossed it right over his head. So I had to try and flip it again. So leadoff walk. Jackson Mix doing exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Getting on base all 3 times so far that he has been up there.
Now batting for the Trappers, the left fielder, number 31.
Now we've got Tyler Trapphagen. He had a 2 RBI single and scored a run in his last at-bat.
Did he get here? He got here the other day, didn't he?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
His first game that he played was that one that got rained out.
Yeah.
And then he resumed and was still in the lineup still. Yeah. So 2 days ago was when he got here.
Yeah, and if anyone listening didn't watch the game or see the game or hear about it last night, he had one of the best defensive 2 games I've ever seen in center field.
Yeah.
He probably made 5 sliding diving catches, ran into the wall dead center. He had a great game out there. It was impressive. Can cover a lot of ground. And he had a lot of barrels too.
He did.
Yeah, a lot of barrels. I mean, got pretty unlucky for the most part, but
Schreiber picks over to first, but not in time. So the count 0-1. It was a first pitch strike.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday. I didn't know, but apparently he's from Aberdeen. I don't know if he's from Aberdeen, but he told me that he played for the Aberdeen Smitties back graduated in 2018 or something like that. Yeah, I didn't know that, but.
A 1 pitch. Now it's hit on the ground and through the right side for a base hit. Jackson Mix will go from first to third. The throw to third is a strong one, and it might be in time, but the tag is not in time. So Jackson Mix slides in there, keeps that left hand on the bag until he gets that called time.
Yep, good throw, good slide, though.
So Tyler Trapphagen has also reached base safely in all 3 of his at-bats. Another base hit there. He had the 2 RBI single in his last at-bat, also walked. Nothing more that you can ask for from the top of your order than to get on base every time.
It's rare, but if that happens, you're usually going to win the ball game.
So a big spot for Anthony Barraza here. Runners on the corners, nobody out, bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch, swinging. It was like a half swing, and he still hit that into shallow center field, and it might get down, and it does for a base hit, so a run will score. Jackson Mix cruises in. That was a checked swing, half swing, and you can see Anthony Barraza over at first shrugging the shoulders, saying, I don't know. I don't know how I did that, but I did it.
That's a straight-up excuse me swing.
Hey, you got to take that, though. The Trappers have not been very lucky for the last 3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
Let's get the luck and the baseball gods back on our side.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And there we're seeing that they might be kind of back, still shrugging the shoulders, saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't, like I said, it wasn't even a full swing. No. It was a half swing, and it just blooped down there in center field. So 9 hits now for the Trappers. A run scored, and it is 7-2. We have another baseball that rolls into playable territory from the Pilots bullpen. Second time that's happened so far in this game. Garrick Schreiber This could be his last inning. He is about to throw pitch number 70, facing Will Hoke. And the first pitch, that one bounced and skips away, and so the runners will move up 90 feet, and they're going to say that one hit him as well.
Yep. I think that clipped him right in the front foot.
They say that one bounced and hit that front toe. Initially, I thought it was just a wild pitch, but Will Hoke, that one grazed the white cleats.
Yep, that might be it for...
And now we have a mound visit. Garrick Strieber, I think his day is done. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1 run already across here in the bottom of the 4th. Trappers offense looking good. 9 hits already in just a little over 3 innings. So let's take a quick break, and we will introduce the new pitcher for the Pilots and continue on here in the bottom of the 4th when we come back on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. Yeah, I texted the tech guy from last year. Stadium. I'm excited for when me and my producer Heather Williams have our little game of Guess That Song. For now, she's just playing whatever she feels fit to play after commercial breaks. And I know that song. Again, it's a situation. I know the song that Heather just played, but I don't know the name of it because it's a song that's, I think, from like the 80s era. I've heard the song, but I have no idea what it's called. Maybe Heather can tell me. So we have a new pitcher, Colin Quandy. He actually pitched in the first game yesterday, and he came in that 9th inning and gave up 3 earned runs in just a third of an inning. So the Trappers maybe can do some more damage on him here. Ryan Breeden, Jack Van Camp next to me. Pierre native and Pierre legend.
I wouldn't say that. First
pitch, Hunter Brown, off speed, swing and a miss.
Good idea. I mean, not a great pitch to swing at, but good idea. Jump on the first pitch when he comes out.
So the count 0-1. Tyler Trapphagen on third. Anthony Barraza on second. Will Hoke on first. The 0-1, that one missed high, and a pretty good job there from the catcher just to keep that one in front of him and keep a run from scoring.
I think that was a slider.
The Pilots infield is playing in on the grass, kind of their last-ditch effort, that red defense.
Yep, you don't want this game to get out of hand. It really could this inning.
It really could. Let's hope it does.
Yeah, let's hope it does. But, you know, 1 hit here or a couple walks in a row. And
the 1-1 pitch, missed high, ball 2. So after we just saw a submarine pitcher in Garrick Strieber, now back to a over-the-top release, have to kind of redial, recalibrate too.
Yeah, I bet it's difficult as a hitter now. Once you see that submarine, you know, that ball, like, it's not really rising, but when it comes out of the hand, it really...
2-1 pitch, that one bounced for ball 3. A chance here for a bases-loaded walk. That would bring in the 8th run of the game, if that were to be the case.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hunter Brown 0 for 2 in the game.
Yeah, be patient here. You don't need it. I mean, swing if it's there, but really, I mean...
Don't try too hard. You're in a very, very good situation.
Yep.
The 3-1 pitch, and that one stays high for ball 4. So there you have it, a bases-loaded walk. Colin Quandy on his first batter that he faces, and that brings in the 8th run of the game. That earned run goes to the stat line of Garrick Schreiber, though, because he is responsible for all 3 runners that were on base. Now he's just responsible for the runners that are on second and third.
Yeah.
Bases are still loaded, and there is still nobody out. 8-2. The Pilots infield still playing in on the grass. Jacob Griffin 1 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch, that one stays up and outside.
Not really what you want to see as a coach, but, you know, come out and you just need to throw strikes here, which is, it's harder said than done.
The Pilots have a pitching conundrum, and they said that they were going to probably have this type of conundrum here in the last couple of games of this series. The 1-0 misses inside, so the count 2-0.
It happened in summer ball. I mean, you see how many kids are on a team. I mean, looks like the Pilots got
20,
10 guys on the bench, but, you know, you only got a handful of pitchers on a team, especially a summer ball team.
And so when you run out, when you've got guys who can't go, you're trying to really scramble. The 2-0 missed high, 3-0. We might have back-to-back bases loaded walks.
Last night, the first game, when the kid that's playing first base right now, Isaac Becker, I played ball with him this past school year at Iowa Central.
Okay.
So I'm good buddies with him, and you know he was a catcher, first baseman.
3-0 pitch. That one stays high, so another bases loaded walk. Jacob Griffin, an RBI walk. Anthony Barraza trots home, and it is 9-2. Trappers leading it.
But yesterday it was 9-8. You know, and they brought in Beck to come in and pitch. I'm not saying I was shocked, but you know, Beck never did any pitching or anything like that. You just watch him, and you can just, you know, that's what you gotta do. I mean, you gotta put in guys that can just.
It's crazy.
Get up. You just gotta throw someone out there and just hopefully, you know, they can figure it out.
The Trappers have been in that situation several times this year, a couple times having to start position players on the mound. Noah McCreary, he was up here for the first couple of innings of this game. He had to start a game against the Sabre Dogs on the mound in Minot.
Yeah.
And that was one of the more entertaining games we've had all year, even though it was a run rule defeat.
Yeah. Still, those are the fun ones. Those are the good ones to watch.
You never know what those position players are going to give you on the mound. Isaac Becker, he actually was the only one who hit a home run in that home run derby swing-off between these two teams.
Yeah, Beck's got a lot of power. I kind of saw that coming when he came to the plate. I kind of was assuming he'd go yard.
The wind was very favorable yesterday for right-handed hitters as well, blowing straight out to left field.
Yep.
First pitch to Carson Trumpold. Goes with an off-speed and does not get the call, so the count 1-0. Boy, I would hate to be in this situation if I'm calling Quandy.
Yeah.
The strike zone is tiny. You're not getting the calls.
Yeah.
And you just walked in 2 already. 1-0 pitch, and that one missed inside. The home plate umpire almost lost his mask.
Yeah, that was. I thought he was going to call a strike, but.
I did too. I guess he was just going to catch the mask that was flying off his face. So the count 2-0, bases loaded, and the pitch, that one bounced in the dirt. So it is now 3-0. The Trappers have scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. 9-2 the score. Still nobody out. Bases loaded in a 3-0 count.
Yep.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't want to be in that situation on the mound.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling. I've been there plenty of times when.
3-0 pitch, and that missed high for ball 4. So back-to-back bases loaded walks. This one brings in Will Hoke, and it is 10-2 Trappers.
I'm pretty sure I just saw the pitcher look at the coach and shake his head no, so I don't know if he wants to be out there any longer.
We're having a mound visit, though. That much we know for sure.
Oh,
and I don't even think we're going to have a new pitcher that didn't even get a chance to go warm up in the bullpen.
Show and go. I like that.
Yikes. Oh, man. The Pilots having to just scrap anyone they can, throw them out there on the mound and hope for the best. Matty Holm having to really dig deep into that managing arsenal and try to make something happen here.
It's game 4 now. You may as well put in the bad boy.
Oh, boy.
Just don't waste arms.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, River 92.7 KGFX FM Pierre. Seatbelts save lives, so please buckle up every time. We'll have another pitching change, and we'll introduce you to them and continue on here in the bottom of the 4th. Trappers leading it 10-2, and they've got bases loaded with nobody out when we come back here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. situation for the Trappers and a heck of a situation not to be in for the new pitcher for the Pilots. It will be Carter Payne, who is an outfielder, not a typical pitcher. Another position player on the mound, and probably in the worst spot that you can possibly be in. Bases loaded, nobody out. 4 runs already in for the Trappers.
There you go.
First pitch, and that's a called strike to Andrew Beavers. So there you go. That was better than what
I'm not
Quanti
rooting
could
for
say.
him, but I mean, so as a pitcher, I mean, I like watching guys throw strikes. You know, it's tough in spots like this.
And that one missed high at the numbers,
That
the
one,
letters, so they count 1-1.
that looks pretty good.
10-2 the score. The Trappers leading it. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. So the count 1-2. We were just discussing during this last commercial break is the 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. We have a pretty good view of a right-hander if they check swing it.
Yeah.
And I don't think he went around.
I don't think he went, but that might have been a strike.
The 2-2 pitch, and that one's hit in the air out to left center field. This should at least drive in a run. The catch is made while ranging back, but that allows for Hunter Brown to tag up and score. So there you go. That's a quality at bat. That's an RBI sac fly, and Andrew Beavers, he's raising up the hands, walking back to the dugout, saying, "Finally."
Yep.
And so it is 11-2 now. The Trappers 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th, and it's another thing that we were talking about during this pregame meeting that we had as a team. You know, Coach Jamie just talking about. He brought up a situation yesterday where there was runners on the corners with nobody out and back-to-back-to-back strikeouts. Like, you just got to put something in play.
Yeah.
You've got to have an approach to drive in a run any way you can, as that one's fouled off to the left side by Maddox Mueller.
Yep.
And so Andrew Beavers did a great job of doing that, you know. He just hit one into the outfield deep enough to allow for a run to tag up.
Yeah. No.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's a simple game. Just got to put the ball in play.
Now another chance for Maddox Mueller with runners on the corners. That one's right to left field. That gets down for a base hit. That is the 10th hit of the game for the Trappers, and that drives in a run. Jacob Griffin scores, and that makes it 12-0, or 12-2 actually. Makes it 12-2. The Trappers offense rolling here in this one. 2-6 spots in the 4th and the 2nd.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to keep this pitcher in because you can tell he's just going to throw strikes. So we're just going to have to hit it, and I have a feeling they're going to ride this kid as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, I think you're right. This might be one of those situations where Coach Matty Hullum for the Pilots is just like, all right, I've done what I can do. We need to save some pitchers' arms for our next series.
It's a long summer. Yeah, you got to.
We're down by 10. Let's just do what we can. Jackson Mix up there now for the 4th time in the game, and that missed up and outside for ball 1. Jackson Mix has reached safely in all 3 of his plate appearances, 2 hits and a walk. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's